Yeah. Right. Morning, everybody. Yeah. So I'm Aslan Zafar. I'm a process engineer from Bleaks. So I'll just take you through more of the journey in terms of advanced manufacturing. Just to give you more context, it's not really a sales pitch. It's just more to give you an idea of what we do. So we're not an actual manufacturer. So Bleaks, in kind of summary, we are a multidisciplinary engineering design and build contractor, and we were formerly known as Thermal Transfer. We're based in Manchester, and we've been part of the Bleaks Group since 2006. What we do, as you can see on this graphic, is kind of work with our partners as well, from anywhere from R&D level through to commercialization and large-scale manufacturing, and we can do everything in between. What we like to say is we're trying to get in as early as possible, because that's where really the value is driven from. So advanced manufacturing, I'm sure everybody's heard of advanced manufacturing, Industry 4.0, smart factories, so on and so on. They're all buzzwords, but for me, everything kind of falls into the same umbrella, which is really taking advanced physical assets, so making assets which can speak to one another, connecting them digitally, and hopefully making the smarter manufacturing process. And like I said, this is not just for industrial size processes. It can be done for anything from R&D scale all the way up to your large scale manufacturing. What we've seen recently is when our clients and partners come to us, they're starting their kind of advanced manufacturing journey, but I think most of them have FOMO, so the fear of missing out. So they've heard their partners, their clients talking about advanced manufacturing, and they want to know what are they missing out on, how can they develop, where does the journey start, and how to progress. So what we always advise them is, the first thing is to kind of understand what the business drivers are. So what are your short, medium, and long-term targets? What do you want to actually achieve? Is it just about spending capex to keep up appearances, or actually are you actually trying to meet some manufacturing milestones? The next step is to assess where you are. For me, I think this is the most critical point out of everything. You have to understand the equipment and the systems that you've got in your existing facility. What are the capabilities? What are the systems that you're using? Are the things that you can retrofit? Are things that you can change to make them more efficient? Or is it all about advancing, investing in new technology? Then define. So what are the digital and physical roadmap look like? So what is your time frames? What milestones are you going to be keeping? When do you need to implement this by to make sure that you're not missing the boat, to say? And then finally, how do you implement this? So that's a key one. So are you gonna phase this? Is it going to be a rushed approach? How does this align with what the business actually requires when it comes to advanced manufacturing? So advanced manufacturing for me and digitalization go hand in hand. Digitalization is all about taking data. Everybody knows data is value now, but it's about valuable data. How you take that data and actually help it to optimize your existing processes. So the kind of main drivers for digitalization, as I say, are the time to market. So faster innovation. You can take that data, you can manipulate it now on your computers rather than having to do physical trials. You can simulate a lot of these things to see what works and what doesn't work. Another one is quality. So whether that's a regulatory requirement or just an in-house QC activity, you want to see that you've got the validation ticked off, and you've also got the traceability in your systems. Then you've got the efficiency. So we're talking a lot about sustainability, saving your energy resources, your time, your finances as well. But it's more to do with kind of increasing the usability of the equipment that you've got. And then flexibility. So it's about being reactive. So any process that is designed now, you want to make sure, or you want to know that going forward, if there is a market change, such as what my colleague previously said, such as COVID coming along, you want to know that you are able to react and you can amend your processes to change to what the requirements that they are at that time. So this is, like I said before, advanced manufacturing technologies. Again, if you listen to talks about Industry 4.0 and so on, these are the kind of technologies that come up all the time. And you can say any technologies that you would use at advanced manufacturing facility would fall under this kind of umbrella. So a couple of examples that I'd like to share with you that we've worked on with our partners and clients is, so this is the first one. So this is a CGMP vitamin C powder manufacturing facility. And what we did is they had a very manual, unautomated existing system, which was at the end of life, 25 to 30 years. It was in a real state. And kind of when we worked with them, we kind of figured out what the bottlenecks are, what they actually wanted from the machinery. And then this is a bespoke piece of kit that was built, which optimized the manufacturing process, So it does the weighing, scanning of multiple different sized products as it comes in, puts the barcode label on, and then bags it, and it goes out the other end. So kind of the advantages that you can see there is the advanced packing speed, enhanced safety, and a real benefit for the client was it allowed them to have a reason to upskill their existing workforce. So it wasn't about replacing the workers with machinery. It was about giving them a better tool to do their jobs. Another one in terms of data analytics, so it's an X-ray system that we implemented for one of our clients. So what this allowed them, their biggest benefit, what they were happy with, is they don't need to do non-destructive testing, well, limited or less non-destructive testing, as this piece of technology was able to do the quality control and provide them with the insurances that they needed. Another one is robotics, though this is I found this a very smart piece of kit. So there's multiple different products coming through. It's this kind of machine learning as it goes on. It's understanding what products are coming through, what sizes are, what the weights are, and it's automatically packing it. Again, it's a 24-hour kind of facility where we implemented this, and it really reduced their downtime and increased their efficiency, which is what advanced manufacturing is all about. And finally, this is one of my favorite ones. We've done this for a few of our different clients. So it's a track and trace system with barcode RFID technology. Other technologies are available, but it's all about providing that traceability and trackability all the way from as soon as the raw material comes in, all the way up to the end user requirement. So if anything goes wrong, for instance, in medical devices, when the medical device is opened at the end of use, you can track it all the way back and see step by step what happened, if any defects occurred, what went wrong. And it's all about regulatory compliance, but also making sure that you're aware of how things work. And then one of these systems is quite interesting because it's not a brand new system. We were able to adapt an existing control system. So like I said previously, it's not all about selling new systems to people. It's making sure they understand what they've got and how they can better use what they're on. And so that was just a few examples from the life science biotech industry, as you can see there. This is a bit with Dill's, but if I didn't do it, I'll be told off. So there's other advanced manufacturing technologies that we use in other fields that we work in. So feel free, there's Trevor, Karen, and Peter, and come speak to us if there's anything of interest. In terms of services that are offered, all of these kind of work hand in hand, so we go all the way through the life cycle from consulting to kind of the fun side of the end-to-end delivery, on-site commissioning, validation, and looking after the kit afterwards as well. Some of what we call clients, partners that we work with. So it's a nice one to show because we've worked with people kind of from academia, lab scale, all the way up to the very familiar names that we're all used to seeing. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, come and find us.